Hi, this is Tanveer Dar, student of Mechanical Engineering. My course, I'm presenting the course of research method, which is the ENG 851. I have been given a topic of testing of new lubricant in the metal forming. In this topic, I have to first give you the meaning of the lubricant. What is the lubricant is? Friction is created when there is relative motion, and which is due to the resistance. Lubrication is the used for the reduce the resistance between the two mating surfaces. When the liquid which is used to reduce the resistance of the material is called the lubricant. Okay, the function of lubricant is to lubricate, as I told you before, to reduce the friction. And the second very important is the function of lubricant. The second very important function of the lubricant is cooling as well as cleaning, the sealing and production. The cooling is when the cooling is very important when when we start metal forming, the metal start heating, so it's also clean the chips of the metal, as well as it cools down the metal. The cleaning, as I told you, that it clears the chips of the metal. It's like for cleaning. And if you observe the IC engines, the lubricants are also used for the sealing purposes, and various other are the examples. And for the protection also, lubrication is also used for the protection, like for reduce the rusting and very other stuff. And there is one also term called turbology. I want to also explain the turbology. Turbology comes from the Greek word turbos, which means rubbing or to rub, and the suffix logy is mean the study. Mean the turbology is the study of rubbing, and it includes, like as I told you, friction, lubrication, and wear. When we talk about the turbology, we had three words. Always we had three words in our mind: friction, lubrication, and wear. We are always willing to reduce the friction from by use of lubrication. And the friction is, if we increase the friction, it results the wear. Turbology is not a new field. You can see in the picture, it's around 2400 BC. The person is pouring water or some liquid, as you can see, to drag the statue as a lubricant. He is using the water as a lubricant to reduce the friction between the two meeting surfaces. As I told you, that it's not a new field, so its application is from very simple to very complicated. Like for the individual components, like the ball bearing and the bearings stuff, and all the things include the turbology. And if we talk about the assembly and the products, like if you talk about the IC engines, it also include the turbology. And if you the manufacturing process, lathe machines and the cutting machines, it also include it's come in the manufacturing process. And if you talk about construction, like the mining pumps and the big pumps, it also include the turbology. And the natural phenomena, as you know, the wind is also it also cause the erosions. means the application is very simple to very complicated. So there is a device called turbometer which is used to check the coefficient of friction. As just to give you a brief review of the friction. Friction is the F is equal to coefficient of friction multiplied by normal force. The coefficient of friction tells you about how the rough is your surface and how much means how resistive is your surface is. So if we can find the coefficient of friction, we can determine whether the coefficient whether the surface is rough or not, or how to reduce the friction. Like all the things, the lubrication is come around the term friction, which is we just want to reduce the friction by reducing the coefficient of friction. If we talk about the roads and the tires, they have the higher coefficient of friction, and if we talk about the glass and the other stuff, their friction is different. Okay, we are willing to just know the coefficient friction and try to reduce the coefficient friction. Many researchers work on on this field. They always try to have different types of tools to reduce the friction. Some worked on the turbo systems, and I just want to add something more, like the importance of this turbology. As you know, there are many manufacturing process, like lubrication is everywhere. Lubrication is everywhere. So but the industries are very keen to have some turbo system which is very efficient, and always try to find the way for the best lubricant which is environment friendly, and try to replace it with the environmental friendly, try to replace with the hazardous lubricants like chlorinate paraffin oil. It's very hazardous, like if we put it on our skin, it get the itching, and for if it got for the long time, it's maybe cause the cancer. Like it is done by some many researchers get the research, and but they always try to reduce the friction by the geometry of the tools. But by reading all the research papers, I come to the research question, which is how to improve the quality of the lubricant. So qualitative experimentary research shall be employed for this study. Qualitative research is the systematic research, like finding the research questions and get the how to answer the question. As I described earlier, it is evidence from the above research study. While an extensive amount of research has been undertaken to determine that the environmentally friendly are comprehensive integrated assessment of all these related yet differing studies has been undertaken. Thus, a qualitative experimental research that combines an assessment outcome of the above studies is present. All the research is come to the qualitative research. So we will conduct a qualitative research for this research study. That's all for the presentation. Thank you.